Magnus.
Oh, um, I had this winning position, but then his moves were not so clear. He played like that move, like I think it was G6, and it was really like at that point when I was playing it, and yeah, it was.
Okay. Arjun.
It was okay, and so it ended in a draw, but it was not so clear in the beginning because I had this winning position, but then he took with the knight. I didn't know with the bishop what was the plan, but after a while I really discovered that it was really the bishop was there. So yeah.
Simon, it's a pleasure to see you here in Wisen House, Germany at the first FIDE Freestyle World Championship. You have been here for the last 4-5 days. Let's start by asking how was your experience?
First, thank you for receiving me here. It's amazing to be able to talk with you guys. It was my first tournament ever, and it was just surreal. The amount of love, the amount of amazing people, and I thought like the chess industry was really like I had this perception that they were looking at people from above, and there was really like this elite kind of facade, but actually it's all the opposite. Like I felt like I was overwhelmed by love and by friendship. So I'm really glad, and yeah, the experience here was just amazing. Being so close with the players and being able to take notes and stuff for my characters, it was just, it's, yeah.
Amazing. As you mentioned characters, let's get right into it. So you have been, I did not exactly see when did you exactly start making content, but your last few videos during last few months have been going viral with everything that you are doing. So if we can take a step back and understand how did you know about the world of chess? How did chess come to your life?
Yeah. I think I always loved chess, but I never really played because I didn't have people around me playing. So I played a few games when I was young, but nothing serious. And during the pandemic, like most of the new waves, I started playing chess because I don't remember how it started, but I think I had maybe a chess bra video or a God in Chess video on the YouTube, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I can play with real people on chess.com. I was not aware of that. So I started playing like that, and I got really hooked. I loved it, and the content creation was I started in November 2025.
Oh,
So it's really
okay.
recent, and yeah, 3 months ago I started doing this because I played for like four or 5 years, and I wanted to do videos because I love chess so much, but I'm not at a level that I can comment games and stuff like that. I don't know enough about chess. I don't know anything about chess, to be honest. The more I play, the more I'm like, I don't know anything. So I was like, but I always find funny how the players are speaking and the way they're moving and the way they think, and I just really love to watch these players, like how they play their game and how they talk. And so because I had a background in acting, and because I started studying acting really young, it wasn't me. And I was in video production as well. I do videos for businesses and help audience grow for businesses. So it was like, my girlfriend told me, why don't you start for yourself? You know, you're playing chess all day, like do something about it. And I was like, yeah, that's actually true. So I started like filming myself impersonating these GMs, and yeah, 3 months later, here I am.
Wow, that's really interesting. So you mentioned about being a student of acting, the art of acting. So how did that come about? Like where you like you just mentioned that you were working, you built clients and businesses, and then to acting. So how did all these things come to your life?
Yeah, acting is always playing role in front of my family. You know, just like trying to play some roles and be a clown. Even in my classroom, the teacher would always say, you should do theater and stuff like that. I didn't like theater, I like television. I like when it's film. I like when you can edit and you can put sounds and you can really like make a masterpiece. Because on stage it's an art, but it's a one time. Like you have to be right on every note and there's no going back. It's really hard. So yeah, I like the technology and how you can edit and stuff. So and I always had a camera in my hand wherever I was going. So when I get graduated, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna start doing free videos for businesses and see where it takes me. So I learned my skills, and words of mouth, people were saying, "Oh, Simon do videos, you're doing a great job." So I was able to how do you say, to make a living out of filming, and yeah, combining passion, chess, filming, and acting all together. I think I'm really where I'm on my happiest on my happiest right now.
Okay. Generally, chess is a very like non-emotional game, if I could say. Not many players, as you see at the top level, emote much, right? But there are some players who emote a lot, right? And you get your references. I saw in some instances you were like just standing there, just absorbing everything. Sometimes even taking notes and also filming something. So tell us that what is the process, that how do you come up with a video? Like where are your references from? So you mentioned that you started creating content just 3 months ago. Did you get a chance to go to these big tournaments ever and see them, or all your references are from videos?
Yeah, it was all from videos.
Oh,
So all my reference was from videos when I impersonated these GMs. So yeah, it was really quite an experience to see them live and to see their like Simrov or Nordivek hand feet shaking like that. Even Vincent Kiemer, I didn't know, but he shakes a lot too under the table. So it was, yeah, like how Nordivek, his eye is moving all the time when he's watching his board. It's really like, it looks like a machine, like he's really like, and that impressed me a lot. Maybe for some people it's like they don't see anything about this, but I like the human psychology and the human body language. I'm fascinated by that.
amazing, amazing. So you learned about acting. Did you go to school actually? Did you like as a study? Did you like learn acting?
Yeah, I've never done like a program for like 3 years program. It's always like be month to month.
Okay.
Like for example, 1 month I go to LA and it's intensive for 1 week. We cry. We do all kind of stuff to get the body, to get the emotions going. So it's not just about the voice. It's not just about how we talk, but it's also how you know, if I play Magnus, I'll sit a different way, you know, I'll be in my body and yeah, but if I play like, I don't know, Ikaru, maybe it's gonna be different. I need to, yeah, there's something with the body and the voice will follow, but you really gotta find these things inside of you that will express this idea. And yeah, acting taught me a lot about life, a lot about emotions, how to let it all out. And it's okay to cry, it's okay to be vulnerable, and the vulnerability is actually the biggest like superpower that a human can have. And as men, we tend to not cry and not express that, but I think we're missing a lot of things. I think everyone should take acting classes because it's just learning how to be more human, actually.
Right. If just taking this opportunity, would you like to teach us one basic like exercise of acting, which maybe all of us can learn?
Yeah, there's a Meisner technique, but it's not related to chess, and you don't need that to impersonate. But I mean, it's really a good thing to listen more to people, and it's something I had a hard time when I was young because my mind was all over the place and not paying attention to the person I'm speaking, but really listening to the people around you is so important. We're so distracted by everything. So one exercise would be like to hold the hand of your partner, could be a friend, and just saying what you see in him and let the other person be affected by it. So if I look at you and I say, you're like, right now when I see you, you seem like passionate. You're passionate.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, I'm passionate. So say it.
I'm passionate.
You're passionate.
Yes, I'm passionate.
You're passionate. And you repeat and you repeat. And if you see something in me, you can bounce of it and I repeat what you say. Mm-hmm. So for example, you say, you're intense. I say, I'm intense. You're intense. I'm intense. And let it affect you. And where it's going, sometimes you can end up like both crying. Oh. It can get really like deep, but maybe that's too much. Maybe that's weird. But anyway, that's just a technique where, yeah, you start learning to see facial expression and what the other person is really portraying, what is really feeling inside. You can see it through their eyes, and yeah, it's a good way to listen. And I think we should listen more as a society and to pay attention to the other person. That's why I try to do every day and to yeah.
I have to ask you this question. How many times have you seen Magnus? Like, you have, like, I think studied him depth to depth. Like, we can understand that because we see him more often in person and in front of us. How often have you seen him? Like, how much time did it take to do the first video of Magnus? If you can share the process, how easy or difficult it was for you.
Yeah. Magnus, I remember I did a video in 2022. My first video, I was impersonating Magnus. And it was the I don't know if you remember the trend, Bakemate. Na 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 na.
Yes.
And I tried to do this trend, but add a little something to it. So I was showing my game with like emojis and stuff like that. But I was also showing the game and then showing my face and imitating Magnus. But this video I posted on YouTube back then and it got 10 views. So I stopped. Okay? And yeah, 3 months ago I started again and it blew. So I keep going. But when I did it, it was like, yeah, in 2022. And so I was, yeah, I started to find Magnus really interesting during that time. And I was not like impersonating him like at home, but I was just fascinating the way he shakes his head and I'm just absorbing everything he does unconsciously. Like that's why I can do not everybody, but if I see them enough, it unconsciously I register how they move, how they, yeah, it's just, I'm just too used to it, so it's now easier.
Wow, that's a thing to note that you. Okay, what happened when you uploaded the video and it did not work in 2022? Did you say that okay, we can do something else? And how did you plan to come back again in 2025? If you can share a bit about this, because there are a lot of creators that we know who start and without getting the results they expect, they stop. So,
Yeah.
what made you come back?
Yeah, yeah. What made me come back? I think it's trying to find a purpose. Trying to. I'm a very depressed person. It doesn't look like it is, but I'm mostly depressed, and trying to trying to find meanings in what I do, and I try to, you know, yeah. I think it's I love to do stuff that impacts other people's life. I know entertaining is not, I'm not gonna save anybody, but to me, my main objective in life is probably like to go out and I don't know, try to do something meaningful.
Mhm.
But if I have people telling me, "Hey Simon, I really love your videos, like keep going and stuff like that," and to me, I'm like, wow, okay. So if they take the time to tell me, maybe I'm making their day just a little bit better, just a little bit. And for me, that gives me meaning. That gives me something to do. Because if nobody liked what I do, I would have stopped right away. Like I'm not gonna do something that it hurts people. So that's why like doing impersonation for about GMs. I was scared at the beginning that it would not be received the right way. Like people would think it's disrespectful, but actually everyone think like I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. I'm just trying to express myself and to yes, they do some moments that are really funny, but I just make it way like over the top. Like Magnus is not always like, yeah, he's not always like that, you know. So, but yeah, um, but yeah, like uh, yeah, I never had any compliment, not compliment, but commentary. Uh, GMs didn't comment to say like, "Oh, I don't like what you do." Like I think they think, I think they knows, I think they know. I think grandmasters and masters and chess influencers know that when I do this, I'm bringing, I believe, more people from the outside of chess into chess, because it's like, okay, chess can be funny, chess can be entertaining.
True.
And that's what I hope, like, to have an impact. You know, it's always about the impact. How can I change someone's perspective on things, and to bring people into chess? Maybe it's a bad thing because chess can get you really like I can tell you that I got tilt a lot of time playing chess because it's really hard. It's really a hard game, but I try to remind myself that when you play, it's just for fun and to enjoy yourself and not take it too seriously, because yeah, I know I'm not going to be a GM, so I have to put that in my mind. I will never be a GM, but I like to joke about it on social medias and to say, oh, I'm going to be a GM, but you know, I'm not. Like,
Tell us about your like chess journey, have you ever played any like professional tournaments, or you were always a hobby player?
Yeah, I never played really over the board.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so yeah, I've never. I have a chessboard at home, but I don't have. I play with a friend that comes to my place sometime, and we're about the same elo.
Mhm.
But we play one or two games once in a while. But it's nothing like serious. But my first tournament that I'm gonna play with is gonna be with Julien Song, the
Yes.
French international
A
master.
tournament you are going to play. The first tournament you are
The
going to play is Julian Song. Oh.
The first on February 17.
In
2026.
Stockholm.
In Montreal.
In Montreal. Oh, in Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm from Montreal,
Oh.
Quebec, Canada.
Oh. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. The
Yeah.
first tournament against an international master, one of the nicest guys out there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I think Julien wrote to me, like a lot of people from the industry. That's what I was saying about like how they're so amazing and they're not like thinking they're God or anything. Like people are really humble in the chess industry, and that really like I find it really amazing because I don't think it's like that in other industries. So, but in the chess world, everyone's so cool. So, he wrote to me and said, "I really like your videos in French."
Oh.
So, and I was like, "Thank you so much." And I done some video impersonating him. Yeah, I think she was like, "Okay, I'm going to Montreal. Do you want to come?" And you're invited, and yeah, I'm just yeah. Yeah, having people from the industry sending me message and encouraging me to keep doing what I do is really encouraging. Really like, yeah.
Wow. And when you have learned about chess, you mentioned that you have played online and you were following before all these began. Did you ever follow the world of chess? Who was like a world champion, or you knew these things, or you had no idea?
In 2021, I started from square one. I didn't know who Bobby Fischer was. I didn't know anything about chess.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a learning process for me to really get deep into it and to know a little bit of my history. I don't know like all the, you know, I'm such a noob. I don't know all the world champion since the past like 100 years, but I know a few and how they play a little bit, but I'm not that deep into that stuff.
Okay.
I wish I was better, but it's gonna take time, I guess.
Okay. And we saw you taking notes, studying how people react, how they enact. You have seen in videos, but in real life, is there a difference or it's the same? As you mentioned, a good point that the shaking of the legs is something not many people can see, right? Because they are below the table, and it's sometimes it's not always. It's maybe in time pressure, it's happening sometimes. So, like those pointers, have you also taken something interesting which you have not seen in the video?
Yeah, yeah. I would say that the videos, when what I watch online, is pretty accurate to what happened in real time, I would say, but it's really another feeling too. Yeah, you see the leg shaking, but also how they stand when they're waiting for a game or whatever. That could be interesting. Yes, just seeing how they stand, seeing how they look at each other, seeing them smile. It's stuff that we see on you know on the internet, but yeah, seeing them live is a whole other level. Yeah, Nadirbeck, when he knows he's winning a position, like I knew from the video he was really like smashing that clock, but just that little detail of like I know I'm winning, I'm gonna let you know just by the way my I'm on my chair, and just the way I smash the clock, like playing Nodilbek and seeing him smashing the clock like this, I would be okay. Okay, I know I'm losing. Okay, it's really funny.
Yeah, that's something you feel when you are in front of, like looking, right, standing in front of him, right? That's like showing up on the board. Yes, I have arrived. Something like that. Okay. And when you has it ever happened that I know it's a very short journey that you have like last 3 months you have started doing this. Have this ever happened that somebody asked you that oh, what do you do, and you said that I am trying to impersonate chess players, or I try to emote them, and did you get strange like replies, because chess players are not known for their emotions, or like doing a sui on the field, right?
Yeah.
So, did you get any funny reaction when you told someone that you are doing this?
Not really. I think everyone when I came here knew who I was, kinda. And I was shocked. I thought like I was completely like nobody knew my existence when I came here. Like maybe a few people, but everybody knew. So I was like, for real? You guys saw my videos? Like, real? So it was a shock. But I think the only one maybe that, but she heard about me. Judith.
Okay.
She knew I about me. But she haven't seen my videos, so we were talking at the table. I said, she said, "What are you doing here? Who are you?" Like, I'm Simon, and I'm a comedian. He said, "Oh, are you the one like doing impersonation and stuff?"
Okay.
And I said, "Yes, and I'm actually looking at you and taking notes right now."
Oh.
And she said, "Oh yeah." It was funny. She's really a sweetheart. She really had this aura of a strong woman. Like don't mess with me. I'm like, but she has also a great sense of humor. She's really approachable, and yeah, I watched her documentary like just a week before coming here, so it was really funny it was really something to see her in real life. I mean, all these chess players it was for me like something so distant to me, so like, but now to be able to meet them and to shake their hands and really felt like I wouldn't say I'm part of this because I don't know them too well, but I felt like really welcomed and really well received. But I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. So
No, it's fine. You're just expressing yourself. Tell us about your reference point. Like when you started doing in November, were there any content creators, not chess players, like top players, any content creators that you had reference from, or did you like their style of work?
Yeah, content creators.
You mentioned about Julian Song. Eh?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Someone I like. I mean, I think the number one YouTube channel I watch is ChessBase India. So.
No, there is like you have reference of players, right? Not like a content creator who is creating content. Like content creator as in Dina or Anna Cramling, or the Botes sisters or Gotham Chess. They are like content creators, right? So like that, have you followed anybody or because I saw that you made a video.
You guys are content creator.
Yeah, but we don't.
I mean, you review games. It's really like this is content creation because.
Yeah, but like, if you can say that Sagar is a content creator, but ChessBase India as a whole is like, we are a media house, you can say that we are covering chess tournaments. Yeah. I'm saying that we saw you made a video on Dina Belenka, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so like that, have you seen them? Have you seen how the other content creators are working? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, when I am on Instagram,
Yeah.
mostly I see them
Okay.
on my. So, uh, um, but let me think about this because I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it happened. I think it's just seeing them all over again, like appearing on my YouTube page or on Instagram. I I what was the question? It's like how did
Like,
I
did you get
start?
your reference points from any content creator?
Yeah,
Right, because what you do, I don't think anybody has like done it at your level. So
yeah,
was it all natural coming to you, or it's just the background that you had, the passion that you had for doing this, and also the love for the game at some level, and all it came together?
yeah. I think it's a merge of all these things and uh, and seeing them content and how they have such like distinct personality. I was like, okay, Dina's always had this look and like that, and she looks like a pain, but she's also really fun to talk to, and she uses a lot of sarcasm, but she's really kind of friendly, and but yeah, other people like Julien is really kind, is really like, but it is the way he speak, it's in the way he comments his video. There's always something about chess players that are really like distinct, and there's flavors to it. There's a
That's what I was coming to. Yeah,
yeah
the flavors. Did you pick up some flavors?
yeah. I like Anna Kremling is always smiling. Arjun is really relaxed guy, really like hide the eyes wide open, but really like not taking too much space. Gukesh with like his posture, like this winning posture, like it's yeah. Everyone has their own style, and it's what makes it so interesting. Because if everyone was the same, I mean, it would be boring. But obviously, I think the two most different and the two players that really stand out, I think, is Ikaru and Magnus. They have such a eccentric, like also introvert, but also eccentric. Also, there's a mix of a lot of things going on for them, and it's really interesting to watch. I don't think I'm at my full potential yet, impersonating them. I think I still have a lot of work, and if I can keep doing this and not burn myself doing all of these, I think I really want to get better and to um, to really get better and to do them like from the body language to the voice to there's a lot to cover. Yeah.
Do you feel a little, I should not use the word sad, or a little unhappy when some of your videos where you have put a lot of work, you have put a lot of effort, and the process was really nice, you had fun, but it did not do well? Do you feel like not so happy about it?
Yeah, when the video is not going viral, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I tend to think like, what can I do better? Like what is it? The format, is it too long? Is it because it's players that people are not really interested to? Is it because I've done it way too much that now I need to reinvent myself and to do something else? Because I think it might happen soon. I cannot just do the same thing over and over again. Even though it's different and I try to bring concept differently, I need to find ways to really like make it different and make it a whole new experience. I don't like trends. I'm not a trend guy. I respect people in the trends, but I think like for content creator, if you really want to stand out and increase your following, I would say like to for all the new people that want to start like creating chess content. First, you're not gonna get any money from it. Like, it's just you're doing it because you're really passionate about it. But it's really like finding authenticity and finding something in you that it's not there in the market. And why would I watch like you, or why would I watch your content? What you're gonna bring me something. So I'm gonna give you my time, because I think the time is worth a lot. It's the most valuable thing. So those things are something I'm telling myself all the time when I create content. I'm like, why would someone be interested in that? So I try to find, okay, there's maybe that. It's really like, yeah, it's really like, how can I make the best piece of content possible, but not burn myself and not like spend too much time doing them, because yeah, it could take me 6 hours make a video that gonna get 10,000 views. So I was like, okay, and I make a video that is like 10 minutes. Took me 10 minutes to film with a cell phone and get like 500K. So I gotta choose my battles, and sometimes authenticity and it really pays off. Authenticity and seeing the human, seeing something human and something personal, it's always worth, I think, a lot. So for all the creators out there that want to start doing stuff, like, try to differentiate yourself from the rest. Don't try to. There's already a Dina. There's already a Magnus Carlsen. Well, of course I'm doing all of them, so I'm not. But
there's already a Simon.
yeah. But always try to find your path and yeah, surprise us, surprise the chess world, and I think it can really pays off. Not in money, but pays off in visibility, at least.
Yeah. An interesting point that you mentioned, and it's also true for us also, because we also edit a lot of stuff, right? We also shoot a lot of content. But for me personally, throughout these years, I have seen something that not everything will work. Not everything will work, but sometimes I tell myself that I enjoyed doing this. Maybe it will get maybe 5,000 views, but I enjoyed doing this. And sometimes, yes, initially when I started doing it, I used to be very sad that, oh, it did not work, maybe I did something wrong. Yes, that was always there, what can I do better and all. But then I later understood that not every time I should blame myself. Maybe the algorithm is not in my hand. But if I had enjoyed doing that, if I had enjoyed the moment, if I had enjoyed the editing part, the entire piece, if I enjoyed that also has a value. But when you are doing something on your own, you're scripting, and sometimes, yes, the numbers matter, but sometimes it's also the process. Did you enjoy? Did I like this piece or not? Yes, internet can be a harsh place to be, right? With the numbers, when it comes to numbers.
Yeah, of course. And you know, the one of the video that people talk the most about is the you know, for my stuff is the Christmas party, and Magnus Carlsen invites you to his Christmas party. And that video, when I was doing it, I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I had all the cameras, the lighting. It was late at night. I was like, why am I doing this? I'm gonna get a couple of views and stuff. But it happens that it's one of the most like crazy video I did.
Yeah.
I almost didn't post it because it was like that. So, yeah. sometimes you think you're doing something super great, but didn't get a lot of views. But sometimes you think you're doing something bad, but
Yes.
it gets really a lot of attention. So yeah, it's really tough to tell. But yeah, as you say, you need to be passionate in what you do and to have pleasure. But to be honest with you, it's not always the case for me. Sometimes it's like I'm always questioning why am I doing this? But I love the process. I love doing this. But it's always like this mixed feeling of like. But now that I came here and I meet all the GMs and all the chess influencer, all the chess commentators, like you guys, you guys are amazing. Like one of the kindest people I met here from like ChessBase India, and I mean just the fact that everyone here told me I was doing a great job. I just want to keep doing more. You know, this is why I do it.
Yes.
I do it for so people feel entertained by it. So yeah.
Amazing. So, do you feel a difference before coming here and now, that, as you mentioned, the process, but what are you taking back from here? If you can mention just one thing that you are taking back from Wisen House.
In my creative process, or
Yes.
in
Or maybe in your life, what is the one thing that you are taking from here? I'm sure there will be 100 things or maybe more that you're taking, but if one thing that you want to remember this place for.
To be honest, I think it's one of probably my top moments in my life. Yeah, if not the most wonderful moment in my life. Uh, my brain is freezing right now. I'm just too slow. I'm just too slow. I'm just too slow.
It's perfect.
But yeah, what I take from here. Yeah, I think it's what I said before about how the chess people are not what I thought it was from the outside, and be like looking from above. They're all so kind. Everyone's unique, and yeah, I think the main thing is like remember. It makes me remember why I started in the first place, and to really keep going, because there's like when you do something and you think you're not doing good, and we're blaming ourselves a lot for a lot of things that we do. We don't speak about these things enough. We think like for me, my it must be so amazing, and like I'm here and it's great, but before coming here I didn't think my stuff was that impressive or that was that cool. And so yeah, it's really changed my perspective. I think that's the thing that I can bring home, is like how it changed my perspective on thing. And even though I know maybe like what I do a lot of the time, to know that people like it, and to get approval from the chess community brings me hope, and brings me the confidence to do more. And I don't know where it's gonna lead me, but yeah, I'll always try to remember that I'm doing this because I love it, and I'm passionate about it, and whatever happens, and yeah.
Beautifully put. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I love when people take time to answer.
Yeah.
I love when you take a moment and try to give the answer. Thank you so much for that. I just wanted to ask you something as you mentioned earlier, but we were in a flow of some other things, and that's why I did not put this up earlier. You mentioned about depression, and I'm sure that a lot of people out there are going through uh, it. And what what do you think that makes you uh, like reach out to your camera and shoot content, and do you think that it helps in some way?
Yeah, it really what I notice is really like when you're depressed is you don't have a direction. For me, it was that, like like why would I keep living? Like I'm not suicide. I shouldn't say the word because YouTube is gonna don't like this word, but I'm not like. But I have these thoughts, you know, of like how like what's my purpose on this earth? Like it's, but people around me say it's not a big deal. Just enjoy it. Like it's enjoy life, like live. And but but yeah, when I didn't have a direction. Like a year back, everything seemed like everything was falling apart, and I'm like, what's my purpose? So for some people, they say you don't need a purpose. You just need to live and to enjoy with your family, to spend time with your loved one. And for me, I really need a goal, because otherwise it's like, what's the point? So, and doing something I'm passionate about, like chess, like this, really brings me like this sense of like, okay, maybe yeah, I'll try to enjoy life. And having this impact on people, it's it really aligned with the direction I'm taking to yeah to make someone's life a little better, even though it's just freaking content. It's not gonna change anything. Like it's, but I like to think like I'm doing just a little bit of positive things, and maybe inspire people, because when people tell me from the chess industry that they do content, chess content, and they're like, I'm inspired by you. You're my favorite content creator. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, coming from you? What? So I was like, if I can inspire like already the chess community, it's like, wow. Okay, yes, okay. Uh, I'll try to inspire you even more. Like I'm inspired by you, and you're inspired by me. What? So yeah, it's I love the love we're sharing, and yeah, you really need a direction. I think if you wake up every day and you're just in the same circle and you change nothing, you're just gonna hate your life like forever. You have to really change something, and really ask you the question. You can take therapy. I took some therapy, but like it's just to really remind yourself of, okay, what do I really want? Like, what do I need? What are the resources I need to do it right now? And just go for it. And it sucks at the beginning, like to do something new. You doubt yourself a lot. You're like, I'm not worth it. Why should I do that? Like he's so better. Like look at him. Like he's winning at life. So I still have these thoughts. You know, I'm not, you know. So, but really doing it, and okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's try it for a week. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna whatever it is. Just work on it for a week and see how it goes. I'm sure it's gonna be a pattern. It's gonna be a routine that you're gonna implement in your life, and it's really gonna change a lot of things. But yeah, the question of what is my life mission? What is my mission? What I really want? Try to sit down with yourself and really think like, like what is the direction I need to take right now, and you know it. We always know it. When you listen to the heart, you know what you need to do. We really know it. It's just we try to push it away and be in your head all the time and what my head is thinking. But now go close to the heart. It's gonna tell you. I'm so like I laugh at myself because I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I think it's all in your heart to try to follow it, and yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So if I may ask that what is your like maybe the goal of 2026 and maybe the bigger goal that you have in mind right now?
Good question. Of course, I think what I wish was to reinvent myself a little bit more, really to push myself to discover new things about impersonations and stuff like that. I don't want to keep doing the same thing. I really want to push it forward and go to the next level, and also just like what happened during this tournament, you know, be invited and to entertain and to do content for with freestyle chess or like, with any tournaments is really something that I appreciate. But also maybe expand a little bit more. Maybe I'll try to do stuff outside of chess and to start a new page, and you know it feels like a new goal. Like I'm gonna start a new page and not bringing my followers from chess, but really starting something new, and also continue my chess page, but also starting a new project with impersonation about a lot of people in the world, not only chess players, but I don't know, maybe prime minister, maybe whatever it is, like a soccer player, a football player, yeah, all kinds of sports, and yeah, see where it can leads me. But I don't think I'm gonna have as much as fun as chess players because chess is really my passion, and like it's just too close from the heart. So.
Wow, wonderful. We are excited to know that new possibilities are also there, and we really look forward to it. Before wrapping up, Simon, I want to thank you for the time that you have given us, the moments that you shared with us, your goals, little details about your life. Thank you so much. But we can't let you go without giving us some moment of your raw talent. So I have a challenge for you. I will throw in some rapid names and and let's see how fast you can. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Let's
Yes.
do it Wisen House freestyle style. Okay? Only the players here.
Okay.
Okay? But in any order.
Oh, that's gonna be tough because I don't know all of them. For example, Vincent and Sindarov.
You don't know. Okay, then we will skip that.
Okay.
The rest six. Okay?
Okay.
Making it a little easier for you.
Okay.
Okay. Arjun.
Yeah. It was a tough game, and but it was quite a fun moment.
Fabi.
Yeah. So. I mean, it ended in a draw, but it was not so clear at the beginning because I had this winning position, but then he took with the knight, and I didn't know with the bishop what was the plan, but after a while I really discovered that it was really the bishop was there. So, yeah.
Magnus.
Oh. in position, but then his moves were not so clear. He played like that move, like I think it was G6, and it was really like at that point when I was playing it, and yeah, it was just really messy, and yeah, I mean it's when he moves this pawn to h3, I was quite surprised by it, but obviously he played a lot of moves that were blunders, and yeah, it's obviously I won the game. Yeah. What do you want me to tell you?
Just the best, the best. Thank you so much, Simon, once again.
Thank you.
And thank you for giving us this wonderful, almost an hour we are into, and I'm sure that there will be so many people out there who will be inspired by what you are doing. And we urge everyone to go and see what Simon is doing. We will be sharing all his social media in the description. So go and find out the best video of Simon and go and comment that you came from this interview and make this man the next big thing in the chess world.
I mean, thank you so much. It's really an honor for me. Like, I thank you so much.